Hello guys, today we're going to be hunting in Carnivores Legacy again. This time, though, I'm going to see what I can do, because I want to hunt on the Great Lake, because a new add-on came out that adds a pretty cool thing to the game. We might have to go with just this. I want to have the revolver because it lets me get a more precise shot when I'm getting charged at. But yeah, it's a new add-on that came out, I think, last night. Manospondylus? I don't remember exactly what it's called. A new big carnivore thing. I'm excited. Oh, radar off. That actually lets me... double ammo, I feel like, is something. Well... We can try this. If this doesn't work, I might have to change some things around. So we have to hunt at dawn for this thing to spawn. So, yeah, let's, well, hold on. We can try this. I don't know how well this will go, but let's jump right in. Okay. We are in, and, yeah. I still want to bring a video out, or make a video that's just hunting Rexes, but I wanted to try to hunt this new thing, because I thought it was cool. So, we're gonna do that. Should be... I hear something. Well, that will actually run away. Okay, I didn't know that. I have not properly hunted on the Great Lake. It's gonna go pretty interesting considering I'm fairly certain every single endemic species in the game, or in the mod, can spawn here. And that is not actually an endemic species, but that is Eveything, I believe. Not hunt. I mean, you could hunt it. I don't know if you could kill it. But yeah. Let's try and get up on this. See if we can't, see anything. I believe the creature I'm wanting to hunt was modeled by Ophius, animated by Will. I don't remember the sounds. And I believe... It was commissioned by someone. I don't want to say the wrong person, so I'll just leave it at that. And unfortunately, the wind is pointing right at the lake, and that's not a good thing. Because that doesn't leave me with a lot of options except to hug the back wall of the lake, the Great Lake. I guess it's not really the lake part. And go around. Yeah. I think it's called the Manospondylus, which is honestly very close to Manospondylus, which is a sauropod or sauropodomorph. Nothing like it. It's the Manospondylus. I could be completely butchering the name. If I am, my apologies. Manospondylus is a huge carnivore. But that noise is the sound of the spiders. Real quick, pull out the revolver because I don't think the pistol is too loud, but even then, there could be things around. I guess I am technically hunting Stegosaurus. But that's not what I'm looking for. And I want to be really careful because I don't want to run into a hulking carnivore. Because that would be a little embarrassing. So I'm actually going to try and slow down on this ridge. Especially because I don't want to not be able to see something and end up running right into it. Although since we are hunting at dawn, because that's when the Manospondylus is out, things should be sleeping. Some things. Some things could still be awake, or be awake, and others could be sleeping. The Manospondylus also should have a mortal zone. I don't think it's the eye. My best guess is the mouth, because it's got its roar animation before it charges. It kind of like twitches, and I mean its charge animation is a roar, so well, I guess that's all the case for a lot of the carnivores. Okay, we got a stego. I'm going to go up this ridge and then crouch. And I missed. Back for more, I guess. That's not. I really need to rebind that button. I don't want to use the sniper. don't wanna... Got it. Let's see how big this boy or girl is. 8.56 tons. Not that big in the grand scheme of things. For stegosaurs specifically. Yeah, I mean, the Great Lake is... And I did not notice that guy. The Great Lake is a terrifying place to hunt. Mostly because of the dust clouds that kind of just... Is it charged? No, it's not. Yeah, because of the dust clouds that kind of congregate in certain spots, a lot of the Great Lake is terrifying to hunt in because you never know if you can like barely see. It's like Carnivores' version of the fog from Silent Hill. This stegosaurus, I'm going to try and scoot up on this mountain, this little hill here. Something sounds a little bit big. Oh, there it is. I don't know if I can get up on here. Yeah. I didn't even get to look at the name. Okay, the wind is kind of good. Man, I wish I could have at least gotten a good look at the name. Oh, I hear a stego. Yeah. I'm gonna have to curve around here. Ooh. Is this a poacher camp? I think it is. Which means I should be careful in case there's any poacher traps, because that would be bad. What's that?
Orders received.
Yeah, I did not mean to do that. No, if I didn't know any better, I'd say it had Indominus Rex calls from Jurassic World. Alright, so I was right. The mortal zone is the throat. And now I kinda wish I had tranquilizers off. Yep, Manospondylus. So I was right on that too. This thing looks cool as anything. Like, it's very stylized. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna try and keep myself up against the lake. The bad thing is, if there is last one. The wind is not looking too good, especially for anything in the lake. So I think I'm going to start pushing up and back around. I don't know. I don't know. A Bronto is just a bullet sponge, it seems. I don't know if it has a moral zone. If it does, I definitely did not hit it. Yeah. So Bronto is down. As much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna actually back out, turn tranquilizers off, and I also got a good chunk of points, so... Yeah, that was a very good chunk of points. I mean, just that alone is like... Yeah. Alright. Sorry about the noise, by the way. That's a thing with my... I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but I get to have the, goofy sound. Alright. So that was a good chunk of points. That's also another reason I wanted to back out. Wait. Ooh, I mean, we can try it like this, I guess. So let's go another one. Let's do another one. Wow, words not working. Tranquilizers are off this time, so I might start finally filling up my trophy room. And hopefully Manospondylus has a trophy spot. If it doesn't, I'd be very sad. I'll be honest, I was not paying attention for a second. Okay. Oh, this is not good wind. Unless if we go up this way. No, it's not really any better. Actually, if I push myself... in this direction... hopefully that way gives me more room to work with. But yeah, the wind is literally pointing everywhere. Yeah. I'm not gonna get that one because that one is a little bit small. Not a little bit, actually. That's a very small Stegosaurus. I think it's only like 5 tons. Those things can get up to like 12 and a half tons, so that's a bit... it's a bit small. The wind is getting substantially worse as I keep going this direction. Which really is not ideal considering everything would be in this direction. If I survive long enough, I might actually wrap around and go back down. Laps, I believe. How big are you? I don't know how big you would get. If I survive this hunt, I will have you as a standard. I also realize going up in this direction right next to the water probably not the best idea because there are super crocs in the lake. Deinosuchus, to be precise. I actually wouldn't mind having one of those in my trophy, but I'm not about to try and lure one out with my body.
Getting trophy aboard. Moving to the trophy area.
Trying to keep away from that spider too, because those things are nasty. Ooh. Yeah. I think I was right in front of a little piece of plants or something because that first shot was dookie. I think it literally was the texture. particle effect for hitting a tree or something, so I must have been right in front of something. Yes, I did see that brontosaurus. But once again, that's not what I'm here for. I'm also not going to go collect that stegosaurus because, again, not very big. Ooh. You. I'd like to have you, though. I don't know where your mortal zone is, though. You don't know. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably somewhere in the chest or neck. Which is kind of, you know, wouldn't have gotten a real good shot anyway. Yeah, all these stegos are like pretty small. Now that I've officially gone and done what I wanted to do. Yeah, I see that Allosaurus.
Coordinates received.
Bruh. I just want to get rid of that spider, so now I am actually going to go back and get more ammo. Once again, I don't know how big I really need to start checking how big things can get. Well, for the endemic species, you can't really tell. You just kind of got to figure out on your own. Dallo, I should know, but of course, I've been a big dummy and haven't looked, to be honest. Hopefully, there will be a Manospondylus somewhere. I really want one of those in my trophy. Skullosaurus. I do actually really like this little guy. So once again, I'm gonna take you back for a baseline.
Trophy coordinates received.
That is a huge Stegosaurus. So I am actually going to take this guy back.
Getting trophy aboard. Moving to the trophy area. Trophy coordinates received.
And the Styracosaurus too, so that's pretty cool.
Trophy coordinates received. Getting trophy aboard. Moving to the trophy area.
Yeah, so I think if I survive this one, I'll have quite a
Getting trophy
few
aboard.
trophies to get back to.
Moving to the trophy area.
It's weird. I think even I can tell that I'm really tense, just not talking. It really is just because of the atmosphere of the Great Lake, I think. Especially with the new threat of the Manospondylus, like that thing is hulking. I'm pretty sure it actually gives you more points than a Rex does. Yep, I made it around full circle. Alright, well, we'll come back, but let's go check out the trophy room, because I'm interested in seeing what I got. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the trophies I had before this. 1 para and 2 Trachodon. I know. That's, wow, so much, but that's pretty much all I had so far. Oh, and that ornament slime so far. Here is the Stega. This thing is near, like, really close to being the largest you can find. Let's go up to see that ornament slime first. I can also see if there's any other ones up top. Yep, so here's the one with minus. I'd say a decent size. I mean, when it's in the same family as Gallimimus, and 2 tons is big for those kinds of dinosaurs. I know it's carnivores, but still, that seems big to me, so hopefully it is. I don't see anything else, so I'm going to hop down here and go around this way. Alright. Leaping Laylaps. This is cool. It's actually a reference to a piece of paleo art. I think it's a pretty cool one. So, and then back around here is the Styracosaurus I got. And the Sculosaurus. I don't know, my memory is pretty bad sometimes. So I'm gonna go up here just to make sure there's anything else I got. Yeah, I don't think so. So that's the trophy room so far, and we got quite a few more weapons. Alright, so let's go back in and see if we can hunt a Manospondylus. Ooh. So this is an interesting spawn. Kind of terrifying, honestly. This forest is dense. But this is a really great spawn. The wind is pointed in a perfect, well, decent direction, I should say. Not perfect. It's definitely not atrocious. That one's pretty big. I'm actually gonna go ahead and see if I can get that guy. I really like the design of the Styracosaurus in Legacy. It's pretty cool.
Trophy coordinates received.
I'll take you back in if, you know. Hopefully we don't find another one that's even bigger. That would be pretty unfortunate.
Getting trophy aboard.
Once again, I'm gonna see if I can
Moving to the trophy area.
push myself up against the back wall. So that way nothing will be behind me, because when... Ooh. Oh, it's a small one. Man, I should honestly... I keep forgetting there's a button. Woo, English. I keep forgetting that there's a button to hold your breath. Because that's not in the original Carnivores games. I'm not gonna really worry about that trike. I know it's like, I already shot at it, so I should go get it for the points. But, that's tiny. Man. That one is tiny too. Yeah. Usually with trikes I actually try and shoot them in the throat, because that, for me, that's easier than going for the spine, but, you know, I go with what I can, or I go with what's given to me by the game. There's really no readjusting when it's right in front of me and there's no actually seems like the perfect place to hunt the Manospondylus. Nice open, flat ground. headed. Oh man, I think that's actually the trike I shot at earlier. Got it. I'm not gonna get it for the trophy, but it's just gonna be for the points. Yeah, I'm really wishing I would have turned off tranquilizers. For the hunt where I found the Manospondylus, because then I would have had a trophy. I mean, depending on if it's trophyable animal, which hopefully it is. I really hope it is. Not expect that guy to be there. Yeah. I'm gonna scoot back a bit. So that way I'm more centered. I guess scoot to the right, and then I'll go forward. So that way hopefully I'll see more stuff. Just in general. I don't know if the Manospondylus is a more, like, if it's more likely to spawn in a certain area. Dinosaurus. Alright, so there's probably going to be a weird cut in the video. That's because I accidentally hit the Windows key, so I had to restart my whole thing. But we're going to jump back in, hopefully find a Manospondylus that I can... Manospondylus, my bad. Put in my trophy room. Okay, Brontosaurus. Not what I'm looking for. Ooh. Nice little source. Those guys are not easy to find. I don't want to turn on radar, but at the same time, I really want to find a Manospondylus. I think I forgot to put the actual huntable to Triceratops. Yay, that's fine. I'm not worried about any of the main huntables. I say as I shoot at one. I just want to see, how big are you? Decent, but not as big as I was hoping for, so... I'm gonna keep trying to find the Manospondylus. I might have to turn the radar on, unfortunately. Yeah, the Great Lake is just... such a cool map. I can't actually tell if I'm hearing something or not. Not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a specific spot it spawns more frequently on. But I'm just gonna keep going straight. Oh man, I thought that was it. I think that was just Tachysaurus. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep going up and around the lake, and if I can't find it for one of them, then I don't know. Looks like the Manospondylus actually found me. It's a good spawn. It's alright. I just really want to get a trophy of this thing if you even can. Hopefully you can. It would suck if you couldn't. I hear something. Oh. I was looking right at something and I didn't even notice. Antrodromius? Antrodromius, I don't remember. Bigger cousin to the Allosaurus. I knew I heard something that didn't sound good. I don't know. It almost seems like almost every time I see a Manospondylus, it sees me first. Maybe it's... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. You know what? I didn't want to do this, but... Yep. Going in with the radar. I'm gonna see if I can't go better. You were not who I was looking for. Yo, okay. This is somewhat of a better spawn. If I don't find it soon, I might just have to call it quits for today. Why? Come on, I need you to turn. Alright. Finally. Let's see how big this boy is. $13 and 13, almost 14.
Trophy coordinates received.
Let's go see if this. Oh wait, no, it did. Okay, let's go see this thing in the trophy room. Here it is. Now it looks like you can. It goes in the Rex trophy room spot, so I'd assume they are interchangeable? Question mark. I mean, this is a pretty cool pose for it. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like maybe. It helps me out, especially for just in general, knowing, and it lets me know that you guys like watching carnivore stuff. So, as always, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. And of course, happy hunting.